Friends, welcome to Holy Trinity Catholic Church, where we believe, belong, and become. Faith, fire, family. Faith, fire, family. Discipleship on demand. Discipleship requires a deeper desire, and much more is demanded of us. Discipleship on demand begins in the family. We commit ourselves to values and principles that are not cherished by others, that are not welcomed by others. Sometimes our own family members and friends. When we truly live the faith, sometimes on demand, there is fire within the family. Discipleship on demand, what it means: we will be misunderstood, ridiculed, and even be martyred. We will face opposition, obstacle all along the way. All of this will alienate us, even put us at enmity with our family and friends. That is the discipleship on demand. And we will also pay the price if we are faithful. As difficult as life may be, as faith may be, that is the only way we can live our life in this world, with discipleship on demand. And to do this, live the faith authentically, beginning in the family, we need divine assistance. Faced with the cost of discipleship, we realize we do not have the resources to pay it. We need assistance, divine and human. The first reading, the prophet Jeremiah and the Psalm assure us that God will stoop down, that God will come down to our level to draw us out of the pit of destruction. Like Jeremiah, we will discover that such help comes from people and places we least expect, not from family and friends. Such help comes to us from people and places we do not expect. Strangers can help us. A child can teach us. Elderly can give us an insight. And even the people who you do not know and associate can give you a witness to live discipleship on demand. We may discover that family and friends are not supportive in living our faith. We find them, other people, other than family and friends, taking extra steps for us. But the true support comes from Jesus, who says he came to set the world on fire, to set our hearts on fire. The division that Jesus talks about in the gospel is happening because of the demands of discipleship, because of the discipleship on demand. As disciples, filled with the fire of Jesus' love, we do not have to do heroic deeds, live our normal lives in extraordinary ways. That's the discipleship on demand. As parents, godparents, grandparents, teachers, catechists, priests, deacons, couples, firefighters, military personnel, God can accomplish extraordinary marvels through us when we live our discipleship on demand. And St. Paul says, to do this, we have saints who have gone before us, who showed us the path of discipleship, to live the faith. Despite martyrdom, opposition, persecution, saints who have gone before us have shown us the way, traced the path for us. They are not merely spectators, those saints, but those who lived and continue to live in our hearts, who paid the cost, the price of discipleship that is on demand. They are in our neighborhoods, in our workplaces, who keep encouraging us. Parents, teachers, catechists, godparents, grandparents. It is through them that God is drawing us out of the pit. It is through them God is coming to our aid, our help. While Jesus is the God who proclaimed peace, the message he proclaimed about discipleship is definitely divisive, and it is decisive. It calls us to this discipleship which is on demand. When we live authentically, it might even create divisions, beginning with family and friends. Jesus' message becomes the testing ground for our discipleship. It is the fire that purifies us, makes us authentic to walk on the path of discipleship. It sets us apart, even sometimes, from family and friends. The purifying flames of Jesus' message separates us from those who follow Jesus and not. The message of discipleship distinguishes us, those who drift away or those who pay the cost of discipleship. The message of fire that Jesus talks about, some people might choose to go away, drift away, but the authentic cost of discipleship is when we follow him. And the opposition is inevitable from family and friends. Are we prepared to live such faith within our families with the fire that Jesus came to give us? And when we truly live the demands of discipleship on demand, we will be tested. We will face opposition, persecution, and even martyrdom within our families and friends itself. As we begin the year of faith formation, let us live the demands of discipleship, the cost of discipleship every day in our families and friends. Father Praveen Lakisetti, here at Holy Trinity Catholic Church in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you and God bless.